I am going to be keeping this video completely 100. Short, simple, straight to the point. This is how I would completely reinvent myself. Now, on this YouTube channel, I like to see myself as your uncle. I'm a bit older now, and a lot of people come to me for advice, especially on my Instagram, whether you are finishing education, finishing university, and times have changed, okay? The way that you guys made money compared to the way your parents made money is two completely different things. So when I was 22, 7 years ago, okay, the plan was simple. You would study hard, get the graduate job in Hong Kong, you'd wear a suit, join the big four, and I did that. I got that corporate job, but times have now changed. Even your parents and your grandparents are starting to understand AI is a thing. Selling your time for money is two different things. And if you went down that route, you would be living from paycheck to paycheck. Now, I did a bit of research. In UK, the average salary is around £30,000 a year. Now, after tax, that is £2,000. £2,000. After your mortgage, after your rent, which is £1,100, and Nando's is £25, how are you going to get ahead in life if you are constantly working for someone else, selling your time for money? A lot of people make the mistake of following what their parents and their grandparents tell them to do, because that's how they did it. When they bought it, the housing market, you could buy a house for 50,000 and it was on less money, but in terms of the salary to the property is very different. Now, you guys are lucky. You have come to the right channel, and today we will be breaking down how I would completely reinvent myself. As you guys know, if you've known me for a long time, you've known I've made my money swing trading and day trading. Now, the market is about to open. Today, we are going to be doing pattern recognition, okay? I'll be showing you guys how I make my money day trading the NASDAQ every day, week in, week out. A lot of people in the social media world have a negative connotation on day trading. That is because there are a lot of scammers on the internet, on Instagram, selling you a fake dream. The first step you guys have to do is pick your person that you want to follow. Now we're breaking it down. How do you go from a salary to making money on the charts? You need a repeatable process. And if you guys are in my Inner Blueprint Academy, you know that at this time, 2:15, I am always on the charts. I'll be putting my daily analysis on the inside. But when I started, I wasted a year jumping between indicators, random signals, YouTube gurus, blah, 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 until we found a system in place to make and draw constant money. But the main thing that you guys need to know is day trading is not going to buy you a nice watch. It's not going to buy you a Lamborghini. It is just the start. People think that you can turn £500, £1,000 into £10,000, £100,000 with that capital, and that is not true. If you are trading, day trading as your full-time main source of income, the chances are you will blow your account, okay? No matter whatever your guru, whatever people on Instagram, whatever other YouTube gurus say, I'm telling you the straight facts. Day trading is a high risk play, and that is why there is an 80% failure rate. Our goal is to stay profitable and be that 20%. The reason it's so high is because people that are young, people that want the dream, want that financial freedom, see the Lamborghinis and get enticed into this lifestyle, and then jump into the markets with £500, £1,000 and blow their accounts by over trading. I see some traders, even some people in my blueprint, they will trade 20, 30 times a day, 40 times a day, and then they wonder why they're not profitable. You need to identify a strategy. You need to identify how to pull the market and reduce the risk of giving back to the market, because everyone's going to be making money day trading, okay? The main thing is to stay profitable. Now, to stay profitable, you need to identify when, at what time has the most volatility in the market. You need to identify the trend of whatever you are trading. We like to trade the US Tech 100, and you need to get in and out of the market. I normally play with a £10,000 account on my day trading account. That's obviously not my net worth, which is good because it means that I'm not emotionally attached to the money. Scared money is never going to make you money. Our goal is to pull money out of the markets every single day and then take that money out and place it into our high conviction swing trades. The swing trade profitability is a lot higher than day trading. And why is that? That is because you need a very important skill to be profitable, and a lot of people do not have. And that skill is patience. Let's go straight into the charts now. I am going to show you guys how we pull our money from the US Tech 100 every single day and withdraw the money into our bank account to live off or deploy in our trades. So guys, let's get straight into the charts. We have identified our support zones, but for the US tech to break out, okay, this is the resistance point right there. For the US tech to break out, it can't just push out from any specific area, okay? It has to come down to the buy zones to encourage the traders to come out. While I'm talking, I should have taken the short, to encourage the traders to come out. So we believe that this is the first support zone for the buyers to enter the market, to then push out, to look to break the all-time highs of the Nasdaq right now. This is our second support, which is on the hourly. The support zones on the daily and the hourly is one of the strongest supports, okay? Which is why when you see me trade normally, you see me have multiple lines on the charts, okay? Now, our job is to pull 10 points and come out of the market. We are currently waiting for the chart to come down to our area to then take it long. I'm still bullish, right? When it hasn't hit our levels, as an experienced trader, you know it has to come to this level, so you are able to take a short. But however, if you are a beginner, okay, you identify the trend first of all. Before you identify the trend, before you take the trade, don't try play both ways, okay? Have your system, and if it doesn't hit that system, then do not take the trade. The strategy that we use is the V-shaped pattern, identifying our support, identifying our sell zones and buy zones. Right now, what we are doing, right now, we are playing the inverted V-shaped pattern. The market has the most volatility now, so we are looking for the inverse V-shaped pattern, which shoots up and comes back down, okay? For example, this graph here, bang, bang. Our job is to identify our buy zones. Remember, you don't need to go so tight. And that's it, $108 secured. I always encourage people to do not overtrade. If it comes down to our area, we can take it for a long up again. But straight away, that $100, it's not the money that you see online on other fake YouTube accounts. They're making 50,000 in one trade, 100,000 in one trade, guys. That's not realistic, okay? You have to pick your mentor. You have to pick who is actually learning the skill. I'm playing with a £10,000 account. I'm not over leveraged. I'm not using this money to make me a millionaire. I'm just using it to pay for my life and funnel the money into my swing positions and grow my overall net worth. And that is that, guys. That is my daily routine. It is bounced back up. Now that is my daily routine. And if you want to see more of these videos, like and subscribe. Remember the blueprint, day trade a few times, 2 times, 3 times. So you can protect your capital, you can protect your buying power. The worst thing you can do is blow your account and then not have any buying capital left in you, and then you quit day trading altogether and call it a scam, okay? That is what we are trying to avoid. If you're day trading, do not trade 50 times a day. Lock in. If the setup comes to you, take it, make the money. You do not have to trade every single day to be profitable, no matter what anybody tells you. Stay close, and we're gonna make money together, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Quick one. I was about to go, but it's actually come to our area, all right? It's come to exactly our support long. Just a quick one. Just a quick one, okay? We are currently down $20. Chat, and there's the bounce. There is the bounce at our support level, okay? Let's make it a firm green candle, and then we're gonna come out of this trade. And that is the inverse V-shaped pattern, which was the one we took down, and the normal V-shaped pattern that we've taken, which is, and that is about $180, $190 secured for the day, just trading these 2 simple patterns where we have to identify the resistance, support, and the buy zones, okay? That is the benefits of learning a high value skill. Like I said to you guys before, average wage, $80 a day, 3 o'clock. 30 minutes of the analysis before the market open, 30 minutes executing our trade, and we have made our money for the day. We do not overtrade. I'm about to withdraw that money into my spending account, and it's my boy's birthday, so we're gonna get a nice dinner and a few drinks with him. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make it a like, make it subscribe, and don't settle for a life that you never wanted to live. See you guys next time. Peace.